Welcome to HD Old Coins 51. If you're passionate about rare and historic coins, you've come to the right place. Join us as we uncover the fascinating stories behind coins from around the world. Whether you're a collector or just curious, there's always something new to discover. Don't forget to subscribe and dive into the world of coins with us. Top 1. We're taking a closer look at a small but significant piece of Canadian history, the 1969 Canadian 1-cent coin. Though it may seem like just a common penny, there's a lot more to this coin than meets the eye. Stick around as we uncover its details, history, and potential value. Let's start with the basic details of this coin. The 1969 Canadian 1-cent coin is made from bronze, a common material for Canadian pennies of this era. Weighing in at 3.24 grams, it has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters. On the obverse, you'll find the image of Queen Elizabeth II, which had been used since 1965. The reverse side features the iconic maple leaf design, a proud symbol of Canada's national identity. 1969 was an interesting time in Canadian history. Politically, the country was experiencing cultural shifts, and economically, inflation was starting to rise. The penny itself had been a staple in Canadian currency since 1858, but by the late 1960s, production was increasing due to inflationary pressures. That's why so many pennies from this period remain in circulation today. Now, when it comes to collecting, most 1969 pennies aren't incredibly rare. However, some error coins or coins in mint condition can hold significant value to collectors. Always be on the lookout for coins with unique features, such as misstrikes or doubling on the lettering. These can fetch higher prices at auctions.so. How much is a 1969 Canadian 1-cent worth today? Well, for a circulated coin, the value is usually around face value, 1 cent. However, uncirculated versions, or those with special qualities, can be worth a few dollars. In some cases, a coin in pristine condition could go for as much as $10 or more, depending on the market.so. While the 1969 Canadian 1-cent might not be the rarest coin out there, it's a great piece of history to add to any collection. Who knows, you might even stumble upon a rare variant. Thanks for joining us as we explored this humble yet fascinating coin. Top 2. We're continuing our journey through British coinage by focusing on the 2001 5-pence coin. Small in size but packed with history, this coin represents a key part of modern UK currency. Stay tuned as we dive into its design, history, and collectability. The 5-pence coin has been part of the UK's coinage system since decimalisation in 1971, but the version we're discussing today comes from 2001. Like the 1990 coin we talked about in a previous video, this 2001 5-pence coin features the smaller, lighter design that was introduced in 1990 to replace the older, larger version. The coin measures 18.00 millimeters in diameter and weighs 3.25 grams, making it a compact and convenient piece of currency. By 2001, the smaller 5-pence coin had been in circulation for over a decade, and it had become a familiar sight in people's pockets and purses across the UK. Let's take a closer look at the coin's design. On the obverse, we see the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. This portrait has been in use since 1998 and is noted for its realism compared to earlier depictions of the Queen. She's shown wearing the George IV state diadem, and surrounding her portrait is the inscription Elizabeth II DG Reg FD 2001, meaning Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. Moving to the reverse, we see the iconic crown thistle, a symbol of Scotland, designed by Christopher Ironside. The thistle has been a symbol of Scotland for centuries, and its inclusion on the 5-pence coin represents the unity of the UK. Beneath the thistle is the coin's value, marked simply as the number 5. As for the metal composition, the 2001 5-pence coin is made of cupronickel, a durable alloy consisting of 75% copper and 25% nickel. This combination gives the coin its distinctive silver appearance and ensures its durability in circulation. Despite its small size, this coin is built to last. Coins like this one were produced in large quantities for circulation. However, because of the high mintage, most 5-pence coins from 2001 don't carry much numismatic value unless they are in pristine, uncirculated condition or part of a proof set. So, what's the value of a 2001 5-pence coin? In terms of face value, it's worth, of course, 5 pence. However, if you happen to have an uncirculated or proof version of the coin, it could be worth a bit more to collectors. Typically, these coins sell for a modest premium, especially if they're part of a complete year set or are in exceptional condition. While the 2001 5-pence coin might not be considered rare, it holds its place as an essential part of modern UK currency and is a great coin to include in any collection focused on British decimal coinage. Here's a fun fact. Although the 5-pence coin is now a small and light coin, it was originally the same size as the old shilling coin and could be used interchangeably until the shilling was demonetized in 1990. The downsizing of the coin in 1990 made it more practical for everyday use and reduced the weight of the coins people carried. Top 3. We're exploring a small but interesting piece from the late 70s, the 1979 Canadian 1-cent coin. Whether you're just starting out or are an experienced collector, this coin has a bit of history and value worth noting. So, let's break it down and see what makes the 1979 penny unique. Let's start with the specifics of the coin. The 1979 Canadian 1-cent coin is made of bronze, which is composed of 98% copper, 0.5% tin, and 1.5% zinc. It weighs 3.24 grams and measures 19.05 millimeters in diameter, the same specs as most pennies from this era. The obverse features the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This portrait, first introduced in 1965, shows the Queen wearing a tiara. On the reverse side, we have the classic maple leaf design, a symbol of Canadian pride, designed by G. Kruger Gray. This design has been a staple on Canadian pennies since 1937. 1979 was an interesting time in Canadian history. Economically, Canada was dealing with high inflation and an energy crisis that impacted many countries around the world. While the penny remained a vital part of everyday transactions, inflation meant that its purchasing power was starting to decline. This didn't immediately affect production, but it set the stage for discussions on the future of the 1-cent coin in the years to come. Now, how valuable is the 1979 Canadian 1-cent coin today? Like many pennies from this era, the 1979 1-cent coin isn't considered rare. Most circulated coins don't hold significant value beyond their face value. However, condition is key. If you have a 1979 penny in uncirculated or mint condition, its value can increase. For example, an uncirculated 1979 Canadian 1-cent in excellent condition could fetch anywhere from $1 to $5, depending on the demand and overall quality. Proof coins or coins that were part of special mint sets may also hold more value to collectors. Although no major minting errors are widely known for this coin, always keep an eye out for things like misstrikes, doubling, or other unusual features. These errors can sometimes make a common coin more desirable to collectors. So, what's the current market value for a 1979 Canadian 1-cent coin? For most circulated coins, the value remains at 1 cent. However, if you've got a high-grade, uncirculated version, it could be worth a few dollars. As of now, prices range from $1 to $5 for coins in near-perfect condition. If you come across a rare era coin, its value could be even higher, but such finds are rare for the 1979 penny. And there you have it, the 1979 Canadian 1-cent coin. While it might not be the most valuable coin, it's still a great piece of history and a fun addition to any collection. Remember, condition matters, so always check your coins carefully. If you enjoyed learning about this penny, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more coin-related content. Drop a comment below if you found any interesting variations of the 1979 penny in your collection. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.